and I'm recording this video to cover Mindtree L&T deal, L&T hostile takeover of Mindtree in depth. As we are aware, L&T is trying to acquire or take over Mindtree, as it is one of the tasty target in their world, but Mindtree promoters are not very much interested. So this make it as a case of first ever hostile takeover in Indian IT industry. Why I am saying this? Because they say that there was always a fight for winning a deal, but the companies and their promoters are always friendly to each other, and they don't think themselves as competitor or enemies. So when one company is trying to make a hostile takeover for another, makes a difficult case for a company like Mindtree, and we can say that Mindtree is not looking very much attractive maybe for them. Promoters don't have large stake, and so I don't know what Mindtree promoters are doing and what type of takeover defense they are using. So I was searching this, reading on this subject, and then I realized that this topic is a sufficient large topic. This is not a small topic, and so I realized to make a video will make it more and more better. So I am going to make this series in a two different part. One is pre-open offer, another is post-open offer. Why I am doing this? Because the moment acquire the person or the company who is interested to acquire the target company makes an open offer, this changes many things, and so this makes a two complete different things. And so here I am going pre-open offer. First takeover battle or the thing you supposed to wave off, we need to take into understanding that even if there is no open offer, there is a possibility that someone is trying to take over you, because I can buy a shares, someone else can buy a share, some mutual fund can buy a shares. Sometimes mutual funds are holding so huge cash that some bankrupt company or some company, if they are having some good assets, this company can handle it very good, tackle it very good, and they will sell it with a very good profit. Acquiring is also that possible. Private equity companies can do that all the time from buying open market, that is called toe hold acquisition, or go from open market and acquire the shares. If that takeover went wrong, go and sue that company target. So that is always one. Stock repurchase, buyback from the company. What will happen the moment you bought back some shares? This will give signal to market that the company or the promoters are thinking that the value or the price of this company is more than what market is thinking. Makes a sufficient good attractive bet. Good, very good. Recently, while I am recording this, Wipro is coming up with a buyback, and many people are telling that continuous buybacks and all this shows that right now the juice in their language, the attractiveness or the growth of IT industry is all done. There will be no growth scenario that may be possible, and that is also one signal they are sending, and that also keep some of the acquirers outside. Stock repurchase which reduced number of stocks and make promoter holding more and more strong. Mindtree promoters never thought, they felt that VG Siddhartha will never do that, but he did, and he did sold to L&T. Next is poison pill. What is poison pill? Make provision into the company MOU or MOA or the papers, basic papers. If some acquirer will come to acquire you, your shareholders are having the right to either acquire your own shares at a substantially low price, or they are having the right to buy stake in acquirer companies shares at a substantial lower price. Let's apply this into Mindtree thing. Assume that this flip in is applicable for Mindtree. L&T came into scenario. Why I am even adding it? Okay, accept it as a pre-offer because you're supposed to add it. Poison pill entered game. L&T trying to acquire. This will give authority to Mindtree shareholders to buy the share of Mindtree at a substantial lower price. Why? Because that will increase stake of current Mindtree shareholders in Mindtree high and make the entry of that acquirer, that is L&T, difficult. Possible. Maybe Mindtree promoters accepted that 20.32% is now going to L&T. Now we can't handle that. They are going to make an open offer and open market through regular punching orders and all. Let's make that difficult. Let's keep them for a 20%. Let's handle it. So what they are doing, giving them dividend, total dividend around 27%. That with that, I think they are making their price above. Flip out is what? If there will be a flip out, which I think it does not exist right now, flip out will make or give the authority or give the right to Mindtree shareholders that Mindtree shareholders can buy the share of L&T at a substantial lower price, and maybe for that difference cash of Mindtree will use. I think 3,000 crore, 2,000 crore plus cash is there with Mindtree, and if you lose that cash, for many IT company, the target company will look like nothing. Yes, the growth of Mindtree is going very good. Customers of Mindtree are very good, and the people working for Mindtree are very good also. But cash on the balance sheet is always and will always be an attractive thing or attractive asset or crown asset, crown jewel, especially for a company like L&T. L&T is expensing around 10,700 crore rupee, and when the target is also having some cash, they can deduct it and make their acquisition little more good. And that is what going to cancel. What? Poison pill, cancel. Shark repellents. Shark repellents are what make this company lesser attractive from the day one. Add some things into your MOA, MOU so that your company will become lesser attractive for any acquirer. But this sometimes make the company lower attractive because I was I am aware about one thing. When Yahoo introduced one such thing in their basic paper MOA, MOU, the share of Yahoo crashed 97%. Not good, not ethical, because what does ethics say? Ethics says if promoters are not eligible to handle this company, let someone else and let shareholders gain the value. So first thing is strategic incorporate location. There are some countries which are having laws to defend the promoters and to shrug off or rid out such takeover targets, and they say takeover and hostile takeovers are illegal. They makes it difficult. So even incorporate your company in such place where it is difficult. Right now India is not such. Indian SEBI says if X thing is good for a shareholder, then this is good for us also. Second, staggering board re-election of a part of board. Say 10 people are there, only 2 will re-elect, and that will make L&T difficult to acquire Mindtree. Not a very good or not a very attractive thing for a L&T, because if one thing will take 5 years, 6 years to acquire company, who is interested? There are many acquisitions for this. Number 3, golden parachutes. Add such clause in your MOA, MOUs that if L&T enters into Mindtree, Mindtree board peoples will get so huge amount and some sky attractive, so attractive, seven heaven attractive type things, like some type of bungalow in some Hawaii or in Mumbai, Antilia type house for each and everyone. L&T can't handle this and they will never think. I am damn sure that such things are not there. The promoters of Mindtree are not that type of peoples. They will never think. And so, fourth, fair price amendment. That is, make a floor that below this price no one will came up with open offer. And what I am reading, this floor will always be above the higher average higher price. They say 52-week average high, assume 1000 rupee. Mindtree will make sure that this price will be 20% or 30% higher. Say make it 1300 rupee for as a floor, so give above that price. Makes it difficult for any company. Think about what your price is and you are asking 20-30% premium minimum, and so you are fending off. No one will think about it. Voting right restrictions. Make some different shares that does not have any voting rights or have lesser voting rights and sell that to open market, make another shares which are having super majority rights, higher voting rights, and give that shares only to promoters. So assume there are 1 lakh shares, but only 300 shares are having 97% voting rights. Remaining are only for name. They will claim, they will eat something, they will enjoy, watch some CV, audio, video, and they will go. Finish. But who will be the real owner? Promoters. Finish. And that few peoples and that few shares are the real owners. I am aware about Facebook, that Facebook is keeping such. Google is also keeping such. Uh, Apple, maybe, I am not sure, but Facebook and Google are such companies which are having such share voting right restrictions. This thing, this type of takeover defense are not very much big, because when there is no open offer, why someone will think about protecting itself? If you are even thinking to protect your company when there is no open offer, you are mad. Why you are doing? Why you are so much scared? And that is why the next part of this video will be more and more big. Thank you.